Every year, millions of goals are set and forgotten. Don't let that be you in 2025. Here are the list of things you have to do before setting your goals for 2025. The first thing you have to do before writing your goals for 2025 is to reflect on 2024. Now, you have to first of all by giving God thanks, by thanking God for the year 2024, for how far He has brought you and I, for helping us, for the gifts of life. Then you have to compare, you have to bring out your goals for 2024, the ones you already wrote down, go through them, thank God for the ones He did, and also thank God for the ones He did not do. Now, these are the sincere questions you have to ask yourself. You ask yourself, what were my major challenges in this year? What were my major setbacks, major regrets? What were my wins? What did I do? What did I not do? What did I do right? What did I not do? These are questions you genuinely ask yourself. Write them down. By the time you answer those questions, it will give you a foundation of what to give more attention in the next coming year. Evaluate your current situation. Take a personal stock of your life, of what you need to give more attention to. The truth is, nobody can tell you what to do better or not except yourself. That's the truth. You are the one that will tell yourself the areas that need more attention first before any other person can tell you areas to work on. So you have to do this genuinely by yourself. By the time you take stock of different areas of your life, it will also help you to know the areas to set your goals. Simple questions like what's driving, what needs more attention, is what will help you focus or give you a clear picture on areas to focus on moving forward. Always remember that imagination is the mother of manifestation. Always have a clear vision of what you want. Imagine yourself getting that which you desire by the grace of God. Always draw a clear picture of what you want in your thoughts. Another important step to consider before writing your goals for 2025 is to identify your core values and priorities. We all have our different core values and priorities. So you ask yourself, what really matters to me? What should really come first in my life? These are the simple questions that will also help you before setting your goals for 2025, which makes it meaningful and not ambiguous for you. The last thing you have to do before writing your goals for 2025 is to appreciate everyone that played a role in your life in 2024. The truth is, no man is an island. In one way or the other, men played a role in our life in 2024. So go ahead, if it's possible, list their names. If you can gift them, please do. But if you can't, call them, send them a message, and in your appreciation, be specific. For instance, thank you, sir, for you put in whatever the person did for you, for giving me money in September, for helping me pay my rent, with whatever the person did for you, no matter how little it was. Just go ahead to appreciate them. Make them know that yes, you appreciate the role they played in your life in 2024. Let me quickly share with you various areas or aspects of life that you can set your goals on. The truth is, before now, I used to set my goals one way, straightforward. But I learned that in 2024 by my mentor, areas to set your goals, and it really helped me. We have different areas of life that you can set your goals on. For instance, we have the family goals, financial goals, personal development goals, spiritual goals, ministry goals, vocational or business goals, educational goals. It all depends on the area you want to see changes. So instead of doing the joining everything together, you can go ahead and set your goals under these different areas of life. It's more easier and is more achievable. It makes your goal more simple, meaningful, and not so ambiguous. You already know, okay, under finances, this is what I'm expecting to do. Under health, under my health goals, this is what I want to achieve. Under my personal development goals, this is what I want to achieve. So you have different areas and different things you want to do in that areas of your life. To explain more, let me use one area or aspect of life to make an example. Let's say under personal development goals, your goals there can be in 2025, I will read 12 books on personal growth. That can be your goal. Now, you have to write down actionable steps on how you can do that. It could be, okay, every month I'm going to read one book that challenge or inspire me. You can also write, I will put out 30 minutes every day. I must dedicate 30 minutes every day to make sure I read these particular books. Then also make sure you have your success measures. This is where you have to write down, okay, every month I make sure I read one book and also reflect on impact gained from the book. So this is how to make your goals so simple. Write out actions that you need to take to achieve them. This is just one example under personal development goals. So it applies to other areas of life. You can also choose under your financial goals. You can say, okay, every month I'm going to save 1,000 naira for. Then you write down the actionable steps and the success measure. It's left for you on how you know what you want to achieve by the grace of God, and it's easier and better for you to do that. So just take your time, set the goals, and trust God to help you. Let me also share with you powerful tips for setting your goals. Number one most powerful tip for setting your goal is write them down. Even God Himself demands that we write it down. When you read Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 to 3, when God was instructing Habakkuk, say, write them down, make it plain. So God demands that we write the goals down. That's number one tip for setting your goals. Write them down. And don't be like me that used to write my goals on piece of paper some years ago. Sometimes by the end of April, May, I'm looking for the piece of paper. Oh my God, that's the highest level of unseriousness. You can't write goals on piece of paper. That means, yeah, it just means carelessness. Yeah, I was careless. So sometimes after some months, I'm looking for the piece of paper. No, don't do that. Buy a journal, buy a planner, buy books. You write it on a book that you can always reflect and track monthly or quarterly. So please write them down on a journal, on a book, quality book. Is a goal, is a lifetime goal. Secondly, break your goals into smaller steps. Focus on weekly or monthly targets so you don't become overwhelmed. Thirdly, make your goals specific, clearly measurable, and achievable. Let it not be too ambiguous. The next tip is rank your goals by importance to avoid overcommitting. Focus on 2 or 3 major goals at a maximum time for maximum impacts. Be flexible. Focus on progress, not perfection. Also, celebrate your little wins. You are the one to celebrate yourself. So as you achieve a milestone, be the one to celebrate yourself. Set out strategies whereby you encourage, visualize your goals. If possible, create a vision board, paste it in a place where you can always look at it every minute of the day, every morning, and every night before you sleep. Or imagine yourself achieving that you've already set out in your goals. Remember the power of imagination. Continue to imagine that goal. It is possible with God. This next tip, I'm just going to pinpoint. I love it so much, which is sharing your goals with a trusted friend or accountability partner. I'm a living witness to this particular tip, and it really helped me in this 2024. So find someone you trust, a trusted friend or mentor or whoever you have in your life that you can share your goals for 2025 with. They stand to be accountable to you. Yeah, it helps. It helped me, and I believe it will also help you. Yeah, if you can give it a try. And review and reflect regularly. Always check on your goals monthly or quarterly to know how the progress is going. That's one of the reasons you need to write it down on a book so you can always track it and know how God is helping you every month, every week. My last tip is don't forget to always celebrate your small wins to keep yourself motivated. Always celebrate the major milestones and keep trusting God to keep making progress. As you prepare to set your goals for 2025, always remember that we don't rely on our own wisdom. The Bible said in James chapter 1 verse 5, if any lack wisdom, let him ask and I will give liberally. So as we set your goals, we rely on the wisdom of God and his guidance. Before you set your goals, take out some time to pray. That is the truth. There are things you might want to set out and it's not God's plan for us. So make sure you make out time to pray and ask God for divine directions for the year. Set your goals with faith. Trust his plans and watch how he works for us. Let's step into the year with confidence and trust in God. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. If this video was helpful, please go ahead to like and share. See you in 2025. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.